Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Dojo Plans, and today we are planning some more daily sheets for a daily planner, which can be used each day to help narrow things down when you are getting stressed and overwhelmed. I am going in with my printables. I have them linked down in the description below. Today we're going to move to some Live Love Posh sticker books. So today I have Chic Winter, Luxe Winter, and then I have some older books, Winter Wonderland, Winter Blooms, and Posh Winter. So let's go ahead and dive right on in. We're going to start with a vertical page, and I'm staring at snow right now. So I'm like, we're just going to fully embrace the fact that it's winter, even though I hate it. Let me just tell you, I've been so angry all morning because I don't like snow. I just don't. There's nothing about it that I'm like, ooh, it's amazing. Like, I'm not a snow person at all. So I'm not having a good time with it snowing right now. I'm over here being, bitter and angry, but it's fine. It's fine. We'll get through it. Okay, sorry. I'm just looking to see. I'm trying to decide what I'm going to use. Because there's several sets. Like, this book is an old book. So I have used pretty much everything in here at least once. And so I'm kind of trying to just decide. I think I'm going to go with a pink one just because I'm not a big fan of pink. So I'm kind of like, we can use pink and kind of be good with that. So I'm going to try using this page today for this one and kind of keep it a little bit more simple. And then I'm going to pull out some boxes because there are some in here, but there's not a lot and not enough. So I'm at least going to use my functional boxes in series 5 to lay down my main boxes first. So let's go ahead and stick one here. Oh my gosh, I'm so shaky right now. I got like a tea, and instead they gave me a coffee. And I just, like, my body does not react well to coffee. So now I'm just like super shaky. So I'm like, cool. I wanted a tea, but then they were like, oh, but do you want this flavoring? And then I think when I changed it to that flavoring, they thought I wanted the coffee version, even though I had already asked for the tea version. So here we are. Here we are, and now I am super shaky because of it. So thanks a lot, but it's fine. We'll make it through. But man, I'm just like, ugh, I don't like being shaky. So it's a little annoying. Okay, so I'm just going to start laying these stickers in here. I'm not really doing any in any specific way. I'm kind of just trying to fill in and make it look decorated. I think these stickers are big enough to where they'll kind of take care of all of the work to make this page look decorated, even though I don't have that many. I only had 4 stickers to use in here. I'm trying to decide if I want to do a box down there. I can pull out series 4, and I can pull that same other pink out, and we can put one down here. And then I also need to find some quotes as well. And I feel like these don't say winter, like they're not giving winter vibes too. So this really could be for like a whatever kind of spread, which is nice. Because it's not, I don't look at it and immediately think like, oh, those are winter, winter themed. I feel like I don't really think that. So that's the good news. I think I'm going to turn this into a quote box, maybe, if I can find a quote. And then if not, I'll just add a box in there to layer, and then it'll just like be a layering moment. But I'm just putting all of these little pieces around and just making it look as decorated as we can with what we have. Working with what we have. These are just like scraps, and they're actually stacked on top of each other. So really, I did finish that page. Let's go and find a quote or two. I'm going to grab Black Quotes Volume 3 from Amber Plans Her Day, because I think there's some fall quotes, or not fall. What are we doing? Winter. Winter quotes in here. So, well, I feel like because this one's not giving super winter, I feel like I don't have to do a winter quote. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to. It doesn't have to be a winter quote. So because of that, I think I'm going to pull out center quotes. And I'm going to find something, because I know I have some smaller quotes in here too. So I think with that we can put something in here. Let's see. To do, make life happen. I could fit something down here, maybe. And then I want to try to fit something in here. We even have just like this get it done, which I feel like is a really good quote anyway for a daily sheet. So we're going to stick that in there. And then I'm going to go look at just finding something a little bit smaller to stick in here. Oh, yes, you certainly freaking can. Okay. I'm trying to be better about if I pull a sticker from one page and there's a duplicate page, making sure I'm only sticking to that one page. Otherwise, I have like a bunch of pages, unless I'm using like the same quote and I've already used it, but I get in such a bad habit of doing that. And then I have all these pages that are, you know, then missing things. So I don't want to do that anymore. I'm trying to be better. Okay, this one, we kept it really, really simple because we didn't have a ton to work with, but by cutting some of those stickers, I feel like we were able to stretch them a little bit more. And again, just kind of made it simple. So we'll set that one aside. And then we're going to go to a horizontal. And that was using the Posh Winter sticker book. This one is like also thin. I feel like I've pulled so many pages out of here. It's pretty thin compared to the other books. All right, let's go in with Winter Wonderland because I think this one is equally as old, if not older than Posh Winter. So we're going to go in with this one. This one's on paper, which is much different. But we're going to kind of see what I have in here. That one's cute. Oh, and it goes with this crafting stuff. That one could be cute. I feel like that one would be better for a vertical because I have more space for like tall things in a vertical where I don't really have that in a horizontal. I might have to hop over to a vertical. Maybe I'll save this one for a vertical then. I feel like I should do this one in a vertical. Okay, hold on. I'm going to set this one aside real quick. We're going to have to do both sides of this anyway. I'm going to do a vertical. I'm doing it now because I will forget. We know me, and my memory is just not all there, you know? All right, so guess what I'm pulling out? Pastels, because that is just, it is the king of everything, I feel like. I think pastels just really never let me down. Maybe able to find something. So I'm looking at these flowers to see what colors I have. I have a purple, so I'm going to pull out the purple. Also, I feel like I'm talking really fast, but again, I think it's the caffeine, you guys, so I'm sorry. I just want you to know I feel it. I hear myself, and I feel like I'm going unnecessarily fast, but this is what happens when I'm given coffee without knowing I got coffee. So that is what it is. Okay, then we're going to start decorating with these guys. I'm going to stick this over here and kind of turn it into a corner piece. I'm definitely going to turn this one into a corner. Just stick that down in there. And then let's go to these tall stickers that I saw because this is the main reason why we switched to doing it over here. I feel like I want to layer this somewhere or have this with a box. So I'm going to grab a pastel. I'm going to go with the purple again because it's just so pretty. And I'd rather get more purple in here than not. Since now I'm putting in even more pink. And then we do have plenty of room for quotes and smaller boxes and all that good stuff. So let's grab series 2. And I'm going to go and grab all those same colors to then add in here. Yeah, let's do this side. Let's actually do up here. And then we will go to the purple and grab one of those. I'm going to have these kind of be like in a ladder effect. So it's like going down. And then just the teal green color. And we'll stick that over there. So we have our little ladder effect going on. And then there's lots of little bitty, not little bitty, I guess there's not a lot. There are smaller stickers in here. So I am going to pull some of those out to kind of just add a little bit more decorations in here. This little owl is so stinking cute. Stick that in there. I'm trying to save room like right here for a quote, so that's why I'm kind of ignoring that area because otherwise I'm going to fill it up and then we're not going to have any more space for quotes. So trying to leave a little bit of space left for that. Stick that over there. Stick another little piece over here. Okay, let's get in a quote before I get too carried away, because I do want to put, well, hold on. Hold up. I want to put a little bit of this in here, because then I can always layer the quote kind of on top of it. So let's put that there. Then we trim. Then we use the rest of it somewhere else. I'm just going to use it down at the bottom here. And then while I'm at it, because I'm already in trimming mode, let's just trim off the rest of these pieces so I don't forget. I'm keeping this one because I feel like this one can be used somewhere, but the other ones are kind of just like little teeny tiny pieces that I'm like, you don't need to be seen again. Okay, I'm gonna stick this little piece over there. Okay, so now we still have some room for a quote. Let's go in with Amber Plants Her Day this time and just kind of see, because now this one's a little bit more holiday vibe. So I'm gonna go where my winter vibes are. Let's see. If I do this one, then I'll have more room for decorations. If I just do something really small, and I'll have a little bit more space. Not that I have anything like really big for decorating, but I can add in some of these other little pieces still and have room for them. Okay, I feel like that's good. That is good. We didn't finish anything from there, but that's okay. We'll stick that. There's always next year, but this one is also really thin too, because I think I've ripped out. So that was Winter Wonderland. Okay, I'm going to put this one away and I'm going to go back to horizontal so I can force myself to use that one, because otherwise I'll keep making excuses not to. All right, let's try Winter Blooms for this one. Oh gosh, this one is, all these are like falling apart. Okay, I really haven't used this set. I don't know why, but maybe we should go with the red and blue vibe. Oh yeah, there's quite a few sets in here that I haven't even really touched. Wow. Oh, I haven't even touched that one. Like literally haven't even, never been touched. Maybe I should do this one and do a little bit more of like a neutral vibe. I don't know why. These ones are really pretty. I think maybe because they're pink. I don't know. That could be a factor of why they haven't really been used. I'm trying to figure out this light pink in pastel. I think actually looks pretty decent with that. So I think I'm going to go with that. And then I'm also going to pull out the Jewel Tone cream color. So we'll do like pink and cream for my coloring on here. So let's do 2 of those. And now I'm making a mess because now I'm pulling out a billion books and not putting them back. Because that's always what happens. But I'm going to pull out the cream color from Jewel Tones. I love this color so much. And then I'm also going to pull out the Series 4 and use one of the cream colors for the boxes down at the bottom here. So we'll stick that in there. And then I did see like these are really pretty, and I think they'll be fun to kind of decorate these boxes a little bit more. So I'm just going to do like little side pieces on them. Ooh, and there's also a corner piece. So on the other side, I could put a corner on it. But then this will kind of pull everything together. And it's kind of like we're making boxes from scratch almost. Ooh, those look pretty. Okay, and then there's these boxes. So if I want extra things to write in, I can kind of layer. I'm just going to put one in there, and then I want to use these corner pieces. And they're just like teeny tiny and dainty. I'm going to use some of these on these pieces here. Ooh. Okay, just like that. Okay, now let's go to our pretty decoration here. And tweezers, tweezers, tweezers. For once they're where they're supposed to be. That's exciting. This one's kind of on the bigger side. There's one that's a little bit smaller, so I'm going to put this one up here and decorate this top piece. Okay, and then we'll go in with this smaller corner piece. Yeah, that one's better. Oh my gosh, I'm so shaky. It's making it so hard. I did not put that down very straight, but I guess that's all I have to give today because I'm so shaky right now. I'm doing the best I can. Okay, let's go ahead and use another one of these. I'm going to spiffy up this box too, just so they all kind of have the same vibe. I almost feel like this doesn't really need that much else. Like if I put more, it'll be too much. Maybe these like smaller little square boxes, just to kind of give little extra areas to write in. But other than that, I don't think I really want to add too much more. I don't even know if I want to add any more florals. Which I'm like, who am I? I feel like I just want quotes. Like that one's just really simple, but it's really pretty. I just want a quote. I want like an encouraging quote. We need that. So I'm going to grab here because I know there's some, even though I have used a good majority of the ones in here. I need ones that are more sideways or horizontal, I guess is the better way to say that. But maybe if I add these in here and then I can go in and add a few more little flowers. Like maybe I can add a flower there. Okay. I need something for like there. Okay, here, this one's a good one. It just says make today great. I think that is a good one. Make today great. Okay, now I kind of can see a little bit better of where needs a little bit more love. So I can go in now with some of these florals and add them into these spots that I think could benefit from having a little bit more. Even if it's just like those little pieces. Ooh, that's pretty. I can't believe I haven't used those. It's probably because they're neutrals and I don't lean towards neutrals very often, but they still are really pretty. I think that turned out nice. Oh my gosh, you can see me shaking. Okay, I'm going to flip that one over. That was using Winter Blooms. And then now let's try this one. This one is Luxe Winter. Let's see what in here have I not used. Okay, this one looks like it's a mix of paper and clear. I love those ones. Hoarding. It's because they're like a really pretty burgundy color. Okay, I haven't used these birds ever. I haven't used this. I don't think I used a lot of this book. I really don't. There's at least so far, there's like 2 sets that I haven't even touched in here. Of course, those ones I'm hoarding because they're just gorgeous. Those colors, though. It's always the reds. I have a hard time with reds. Maybe we should do a red vibe. Red vibe? I'm going to do the birds because I don't think I'll ever use birds in my normal day-to-day life. I don't know why. No specific reason. No shade to the birds. I think it's just because I'm not a big red person either, so I don't use them very often. But I feel like these would make a really pretty red spread, so let's try it. There's even flat pieces in here. There's corner pieces. Literally has all of my favorite things. So can't be too mad at that. I'm going to add this in here. Okay. And I have another corner piece, but let's get some boxes down before I get too carried away. I think I'm going to have to go back to regular, because that's a nice red. I kind of don't want to do just this bright red with it though. I think I'm going to use the really dark red in here too, just to add some dimension, so it's not all just one shade. I'm going with this darker red too. Yeah, I feel like that's nice. Okay, so then I have another corner piece. Or do I want to do this floofy piece? Floofy piece? Or I think I'm going to do the floofy piece. I'll leave the corners alone. I have this really pretty piece that will fill in this space down here nicely. And then, I don't know. There's not really a lot. There's not any other pages of this one. Okay. Okay, that's what we're working with. Let's grab, oh my gosh, I have so many books out on my desk. What are we doing? I am gonna grab this one and just add some additional boxes here. And add the red color. And then we'll go and find some kind of small-ish quote. That one in there. I do have another little corner piece that I feel like I need just because there's not a lot of, I feel like there's not a ton of decoration on here. There's a lot of blank spaces. Okay, I think that helped a little bit. Okie dokie, so that was using Lux Winter from Live Love Posh. And then now we're going back to that vertical page that we already started to finish it off. And then the last book we're going in is Chic Winter. Now I know for a fact I have not used a lot from this book. Yeah, this set is untouched. But that's because I'm really not a red and green person at all. It's like the last thing that I want to use. Ooh, this one's really cute. The peach, the green, and the navy are all pretty. I've kind of been saving this set for if we ever go back up to the mountains and go skiing, because I think this came out after the first time we went. So I kind of just been hoarding those ones to save for that occasion. But maybe we can go in with these. These are pretty. And I like, oh my gosh. And I like that they are bigger and they'll take up a good majority of space, which will be helpful. Let's add a little person in here. Just walking along. Do this fireplace in place of that piece. And then I need something over here in this corner. It's going to end up getting kind of cut a little bit, but I don't really want to leave this corner hanging. Kind of just decorating the entire bottom. I might make this the door because I think that would kind of be cool. I got to figure out my colors though. I feel like Jewel Tone should have some of these vibes. And now everything is all over. I've got to find them. We can even use the cream. Oh, this green is pretty. Let's do the green. Green shades. And then I think I'm actually going to do the cream color. Right in here. And then again, I'm going to take this door And I'm going to kind of turn this into like a door area, which now I'm looking at it, I'm like, there's a lot of green in here, but that's okay. I still think it's really cute. I'm like, whoopsies. Wasn't meaning to do that much green, but that's just kind of where it took us. Actually, we already have that. So let's use this guy. Little cute little cup. And then we'll go in with some smaller boxes, which I thought I had pulled out already for jewel tone, but I don't. And we'll go with those same colors to layer in some extra boxes. This one I think I'm going to do 2. One there and one up here. Okie dokie. I think this is too big for where I'm thinking of putting it. No, it fits perfectly. Literally just fit in there. That was close. Okay, I think that's good. And then if we can find a quote to stick right up there, I think we will be good. There is this one that says prove them wrong. It has nothing to do with anything, but that's an option. Let's see. Here, we'll do this plan for it. I feel like that makes a little bit more sense. Okay. I think that is good. All right, so that was using Chic Winter from Live Love Posh. All right, let me go ahead and get the pages that I need punched, and then we will take a look at all of them. Alrighty, we have page 1, page 2. I really like this one a lot. Page 3, page 4, and this one, but I love it because of the colors. And then finishing off with page 5, which I do think this one is really fun too. So there we go, you guys. Another week of daily sheets all ready to go. I so hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye.